The Adamma masquerade, dance of beauty and mystery. In the heart of Olouma village, where the red earth clung to bare feet and the sound of drums carried across the hills, the people awaited the festival of masks. Every year, men cloaked in spirits came alive, their movements echoing stories of ancestors, gods, and unseen powers. Yet, among the many masquerades, fierce warriors, terrifying spirits, and ancestral beings, there was one that always left the crowd breathless. Her name was Adamma. Unlike the others, Adamma was not a spirit of dread. She was not called upon to ward off evil or to remind mortals of death. Instead, she came like a maiden in bloom, dazzling with elegance, beauty, and a grace that no eyes could resist. When she danced, even the fiercest warriors found themselves entranced. And when she smiled through the carved wooden mask, her children swore they saw a living woman, not a man in disguise. But behind the shimmer of her dance lay a story few dared to tell. Long ago, before the masquerade ever existed, there lived a girl named Adamma, daughter of a great farmer and the pride of Olouma. Her name meant the beautiful first daughter, and she carried it well. Her laughter was music, her steps like poetry, and her kindness bound the hearts of the villagers. Men from near and far sought her hand, but Adamma was not easily swayed. One day, tragedy struck. Adamma was lured away by envious strangers who envied her beauty. She vanished for many moons, and when she returned, her once flawless skin bore scars, her eyes carried a sorrow deeper than words, and her laughter was gone. Yet, the people of Olouma, in awe of her resilience, declared that her spirit must never be forgotten. When she passed into the land of the ancestors, the elders created a masquerade in her honor, the Adamma masquerade. It was not to frighten, but to mesmerize. Not to curse, but to bless. A reminder that beauty and grace endure even after suffering. On the morning of the festival, the air itself seemed to buzz with excitement. Mothers painted chalk on the faces of their children. Traders lined the dusty paths with roasted maize, palm wines, and spicy suya, while the elders sat in their carved stool, waiting for the drummers' signals. The masquerade came one after the other. The warrior spirit that stamped his feet so hard the ground shook. The hunter spirit who carried a bow taller than any man, and the fearsome mask of Obunigwe, whose growl sent even the bravest boys scrolling. But when the talking drum changed its rhythm, the entire square fell silence. Adamma is coming, the children whispered, and then she appeared. Her mask was painted with tender beauty, arched brows, scarlet lips, and almond eyes. Her flowing costume of shimmering clothes moved like water. With every graceful step, the crowd leaned closer. She twirled, hips swaying, arms slicing the air in elegance. The men gasped, the women smiled knowingly, and the young boys muttered in disbelief, "That cannot be a man." The drummers followed her every move, changing pace as she spun, slowing when she tilted her head, cowling, and thundering when she stamped her feet. Each beat seemed to breathe life into her, until it felt less like performance and more like enchantment. For years, no one knew who wore the Adamma mask. Unlike other masquerades, tied to powerful cults and spirits, Adamma was purely performance, but still, secrecy cloaked the identity of the dancer. Some whispered it was always the handsomest young man in the village, chosen to mirror the beauty of Adamma herself. Others claimed the dancer was selected by the goddess, Allah, that not every man could carry her spirit without collapsing. One year, however, a strange thing happened. That night, after the performance, while the crowd returned home and the fire dinned, a boy swore he saw two shadows dancing under the moonlight. One was the masked Adamma, and the other, a maiden with flowing hair, her laughter soft as wind chimes. By dawn, the boy had fallen ill, muttering the name Adamma over and over again. The elders silenced the story, insisting it was fever's madness, but the whisper never died. Generations later, the Adamma masquerade still lives on, not as a spirit to be feared, but as a theater of grace. Some say she reminds the people that beauty, though fleeting, leaves a memory that time cannot erase. Others believe her dance is a lesson to young women that admiration is sweet, but it must be handled with wisdom. Yet, to the villagers of Olouma, Adamma is more than story or warning. She is their pride, their theater, their living art. When she takes the stage, she is every maiden who ever carried herself with dignity, every daughter who stood tall, every woman who faced the world's cruelty and still danced. And so, year after year, when the drums thunder and the people chant her name, Adamma returns, dazzling, mysterious, and eternal. The Adamma masquerade is more than a mask. She is beauty carved into wood, grace wrapped in clothes, and memory preserved in dance. Her story, half legend, half performance, continues to enchant anyone lucky enough to see her spin under the fiery Nigerian sun. For in her steps lies the truth that even when beauty fades, the spirit of resilience and elegance will always dance on. Please like, subscribe, share. Thank you. God bless you.